congrats on Fuller House being renewed.
Thank you.
Of course. How did it feel to be back on set?
It felt incredible. We had such a great first season, and the fans have loved it. So we were thrilled to get our second season pick up so quickly, which we are starting production next week. And I can't wait to get back to working with my girlfriends every day.
Awesome to hear. Does your parenting style on the show mirror your home life at all?
Maybe certain aspects of it, but it's different in the sense that DJ's a single mom. She's, we're both raising 3 kids. I have a daughter and 2 boys. DJ has 3 boys. But she's a single parent, so that kind of changes everything. I couldn't be doing what I do and working as much as I work without my husband, who, is like a rock star in that he does everything with the kids and he's able to be there when I'm not. And so I have a partner in it, and it's so tough to be a single mom or dad.
Understandable. Speaking of kids, do your kids, have they enjoyed both versions of the show?
They have, but they definitely like Fuller House even better.
And also, Mother's Day is coming up. So, speaking of, your kids and your husband, what's your dream Mother's Day?
At this point in life, I just want to be with my family. I'm like, it doesn't matter in what capacity, but I just love being with my husband and my kids. I usually spend Mother's Day with my parents too, and my mom and my sisters if they're in town. It usually it's a family day, but it's the togetherness. It's not really about what we do or any kind of gifts.
Awesome. And speaking of family, what's the thing that you've learned most from your mother?
Oh, my mom has such a heart for people, and it's what I love about most. My mom's, front door is basically a revolving door, and she just loves to care for people, and she loves to brighten people's day, and she loves to make people happy, and it's her love that pours out. And I've always admired that and all the charitable work that she does, and that's one of the biggest impacts she's had on me in my life.
Amazing. Given that you've been more vocal about being conservative on the view about certain topics, how does that conservative outlook affect your parenting style at all?
Well, I've always come from a conservative viewpoint, so none of that has changed. I'm just sharing it on television. But, I have a biblical worldview, and that's the worldview with which I parent my kids, to love God and honor God. And so, our faith is a huge part of our lives, and my faith plays a huge part in my parenting.
And your career, is taken off all over the place. You're on The View, Fuller House, you have upcoming projects with Hallmark Channel, and you're working with Unilever. And on top of that, you're raising kids. So one question, how do you keep your sanity?
Some days I don't. You know what? It's really a juggling act. And it's all about juggling priorities, and they shift over time, and sometimes day to day they shift, but it's always keeping them in check and balance. And my family will always be the priority, and I will always drop whatever I'm doing if something comes up with them. And I love being with them, but I work hard, and I love my work, and I enjoy my work, but I always have to keep the perspective that my true legacy will be left with my family, and not necessarily, the work that I do or the resume that I acquire.
And speaking a little bit about the campaign, why do you think that the Reimagine Recycling campaign is important to instilling recycling habits in children and parents alike?
Well, recycling is a way that we can take care of our planet, and we need to reuse things and make the best of what we already have, and not just treat it all as garbage, because we only have one planet. And recycling is such an easy way to be a part of that these little steps that we take will make a huge difference and a big impact on our world. And so I teamed up with Unilever because I didn't even realize, while I've always recycled my whole life, I didn't realize or think about recycling all of my bathroom containers and my bathroom products, like shampoo and conditioner and body lotion and all those, and makeup containers, those types of things. So this is a really great way to bring awareness. There's only 14% of Americans that recycle their bathroom empties, and I was not one of them. I am now, and it's been fun, and we're sharing it all over social media and getting people to rethink recycling and not to forget all those containers in your bathroom.
Definitely. It's definitely something that people don't think about.
Yeah.
But yeah, well, I know that we might have run a little over 5 minutes, but I think you've pretty much given me everything that I want to talk to you about, especially with the campaign.
Is what?
Oh, I'm sorry. Can you hear me?
Yeah, a little bit. You got a little faint, but you wanted to ask me one last question about?
Yeah, just, so what can, parents or children do to get involved with the social media aspect? I know that you said it's all being promoted.
Well, you can use the hashtag Rethink Recycling. You can share on social media. You can follow on Unilever. I mean, those are really easy ways. Show us how you're recycling. Put extra little recycle containers in your bathroom so you don't forget. And I mean, it's as easy as that.